shock God. Nothing takes God by surprise. He already knows what's going on in every corner of your life.
When we have a teeth-rattling experience and the very foundation of our life has been shaken, we run to God, only to discover that it's God that's doing the shaking.
In order to develop and to change and to grow, stress is necessary. So you got to be willing to go get it every day. There's a story my father told me. Now, I've heard it several different ways, but I'm just telling you the way my daddy gave it to me. He said, son, he said, every morning on the plains of the eastern Serengeti Desert, there arises a gazelle that realizes that he must run faster than the fastest lion, or he will be eaten and he will die that day. On that same desert arises in the morning a lion that realizes that he must run faster than the fastest gazelle, or he will starve and he will die that day. He say, son, the moral of the story is, no matter who you is, when you wake up in the morning, you needs to be running. And he said, no matter who you is, this proper grammar is who you are, but my daddy didn't do that, and I was comfortable with it. And so what he taught me was a work ethic of how to work in order to get to where you want to go. But you got to put yourself under some stress, though. See, stress is necessary.
Sometimes the only way for you to move on is for something to happen to push you. And many times we don't grow until we have to. It's amazing when we look at the world today, every progressive invention came out of a problem. You are not really a leader in good times. Anybody can lead in good times. You've been telling me how much faith you got. Well, let's see what kind of faith you have when there has to be situations where things don't look too good and you're not sure how you're going to make it in the morning. Sometimes you stray away and God got to pull the rug from under you to get you back on the floor to the original idea that God told you from the beginning, and it's called your original vision. There's a statement made by Shakespeare. He says, sweet are the uses of adversity. That's a deep statement. In other words, he's telling us when things are adverse, don't panic, use them. Use them for the positive result. Everything that happens to you could be used to produce something good. That's amazing. Everything. So Shakespeare caught on to something. He realized in his own thinking that adversity can be used to benefit the one under the adversity.
Until you have had the taste of finishing, you will not respect yourself. Until you follow through, until something is done, come hell or high water, tears and struggles and pain, and you go through it anyway, and you show up and you continue to fight on no matter the circumstances, you finished. See, some people quit because things are out of control. Nobody quits what you can control. But the moment you get in something where you don't get your way, or you get reprimanded, or you get corrected, or you go through this, or you go through that, or you go through the other, the first thing the immature mind says is, this is ridiculous, I quit.
John Huntsman is the founder of one of the largest companies in the United States, and they produce about 90% of all the plastics, forks, and spoons that you use in your house or at your parties. His company fell into debt. The bank said they ain't loan no more money, and his company went into bankruptcy. He went home and told his wife, I quit. I'm never going to start this company again. I'm going to go find me a job. It's over. He said his wife made him go back and ask another bank, and he showed the bank the truth. He said, here's what I did in the last 15 years. Here's what happened, and I could start again. I know how to build a business. Will you trust me? And the bank says, I'll take a chance on you. He had no credibility, no assets, just a record that he built a company. The bank took a chance on him. Today, the company is worth over $14 billion. Billionaire. Here's what he said, I quote, if there is a silver lining to bad times, it is this. When facing severe challenges, your mind is normally at its sharpest. End quote. Now look at the statements in that statement. He said, when you are under the biggest pressure, that is when your mind is normally at its sharpest. because your mind is having to think of things it never thought of before. Another quote I got from him is this one. He said, humans seldom have created anything of lasting value unless they were tried or hurting. He was talking from experience. He said, we don't produce anything that's worth talking about unless we are under pressure. In other words, you're never trusted for the things you claim. You are always trusted for the things you survived. It is the test that creates credibility. Write it down. It is the test that creates trust. The troubles right now, what you're going through, is going to give you the respect of other people observing you. There are people who are praying that you fail, and then they'll trust you when you don't. Weird people in the world. They hope you won't make it, and when you make it, they congratulate you. So therefore, don't listen to the naysayers. Accept the test as part of you becoming a successful person.
God is a trainer. This is what I done learned about it. And all I can tell you is, how I got to be who I am. That's all I can share with you. I got no other stories for you. He wants me to share my story with those that's still trying to get there. And at 40, you can still buy the pony. But you got to be willing to get under some stress.
Most people are spectators in life. Don't get knocked down while you're sitting down. You want to get out in the field where the action is, and you will be amazed. After the struggle, there will be a calm period, and things will begin to click for you. Come out here with what you got. You don't have enough money? Don't worry about it. You got the dream.
Life demands that you pick up the pace. Life demands that you pick up the pace. If you don't pick up the pace, you're going to be left behind. I'm amazed at the people that lack the flexibility to pick up the pace. They just get in a rut. I stroll down here.
All right. Super excited this morning. My name is Pastor Mike. I welcome everyone to this wonderful special leadership training meeting. We want to thank God for keeping us and making us to see another one. So we have 36 people on the call. Awesome. We are moving on right away. All right. Okay. We are live. We are live on YouTube. We are going to be looking at how to build, how to become an executive, and some other things. So I'm just going to brush through this, and then we'll go to practical section to show people how they can change their financial game. going to show people how to change their financial game, how to create unlimited wealth. We're going to be looking at the practical, more practical today, guys. Thank God we are starting on time. So we'll be able to have time to deal with the practical and also deal with maybe some questions that you people may have. We thank God that this month we're just breaking rank and breaking rank and breaking rank, and there is more to come, guys. Before 30th of September, more are coming. God is doing it. More are coming. More executives, more managers, more directors are coming. We are finishing this month strong. We are finishing strong. So we want to keep doing all this training. A lot of people say, I want to know how to become an executive. How do I become an executive? What I know is that as we continue to place priority on knowledge, we will continue to break rank. The one who sweats in training bleeds less in war. The one who sweats in training bleeds less in war. The one who sweats in training bleeds less in war. So if you want to win without stress, what do? You soak yourself in constant training. I have told people that the game of business, the game of entrepreneurship is like a game of an athlete. It's like the game of athletics. I tell you, it is like the game of athletics. There is little difference between entrepreneurship and the game of football. All those guys you see that are multi-millionaires in dollars, Messi, Kanu, Okocha, all of them, they train hard every day. They train hard, morning, afternoon, evening, they're on the field, guys. You see a boxer, a boxing champion is always in the gym. He's always in the training, sweating, training. The same thing in business, guys. The more you are present in training, the more you will be winning in the market. The more you devote yourself to constant learning, constant training, the more you'll be winning in the market. That's why one of my mentors said, the more you know, the less knows you end with. The more you know, the less knows you end with. That's the truth. The more you know, the less knows you end with. The one who sweats in training bleeds less in war. The reason why you are struggling to achieve what others are achieving is because you have little knowledge. Little knowledge. Little knowledge. And you can get results. All you need to do is to step up your game. You place priority on learning. You place priority on wisdom. Okay, so guys, let's roll, guys. Let's roll. Let's roll. God is going to help me today with my voice. No. How to create unlimited wealth. Let's go. So like I said, I'm going to brush through this. We're going into the practical section. I told you guys last week that entrepreneurs, entrepreneurs work for something that is more than money. Entrepreneurs work for something that is more than money. And that is purpose, guys. That is purpose. So we're going to be looking at this purpose of a thing. There are a lot of people that are living life on trial and error, trial and error. Trial and error. Let me also try this, whether it will work. Let me try that. The reason is just lack of knowledge. God said, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Then he said, my people perish for lack of vision. Those two are very, very key, guys. And guess what? How do you have vision? By paying attention to knowledge. Your mind's eyes will begin to open to what you cannot see. Let me tell you what happened after last week's training. One man just chatted me and said, wow, Pastor, I never know that this thing we are doing is a real business. I didn't know it's a real business. It was when I watched your video on YouTube that I now saw that this thing is a real business. And this is what I've been looking for all my life. Wow. Wow. Knowledge opens your eyes of understanding. That is why somebody said it is worse to be blind in the mind than to be blind. He said it is worse to be blind in the mind. Yes, of course, than to be blind in the eyes. It is worse to be blind in the mind than to be blind in the eyes. Why? You see sight with your eyes, you see vision with your mind. And when we make your mind to see the invincible, what others are not seeing that you are seeing, knowledge. Knowledge. Sometimes a leader has seen far. Guys, people that are walking around him, that are working with him, they are still wondering what is going to happen next. What is going to happen next? What is going to happen next? But the leader has seen far. He knows the road. He has the game plan. He has the blueprint. Before we started, the leader has seen the end from the beginning. That's what takes to be a leader. There are some people now that they are surprised where we are now. But I am not surprised. I saw it when we started Valley Front View. I saw this leadership training, what is going to happen. I saw it, guys. Leaders see the end from the beginning. And that's what distinguishes them from others. Vision is an indispensable quality of a leader. Sharing the vision is an indispensable function of a leader. So, what is purpose? Purpose is what you are born to do in life. Purpose is what you are born to do in life. Purpose is your reason for existence. Vision is the extent of your purpose. Now, purpose is why you are created. Now, inside, when you know why you are created, you now cast the vision. Now, the vision is like, now I know what I'm here to do. Then I want to decide how I want to do it, how far I want to go. That is vision. You take vision out of purpose. You are here to fulfill purpose. Now you now know the purpose. Your purpose is to help others. Then you now say, okay, in what way do I want to help people? Oh, to impact 1 million families financially, globally. You can see it's about helping others. You are now defining the plan. You are defining the function, your own part of the game. Purpose is general. Vision is specific, guys. Purpose is general. Everybody is created to help others. Now, this is the role I want to play within the ambient of that purpose. This is where I want to be. This is what I want to do. Guys, as an entrepreneur, you must know the problem you want to solve. So when I said our vision is to impact 1 million families financially, globally, I'm actually describing our own contribution to humanity. The problem we want to be solving is solving people's financial problems. We are impacting them financially, meaning that we are solving their financial problem. Now, it is very clear, like somebody said, when the vision is clear, decisions are easy. That's why leaders don't compete. Leadership is not competition. Leadership is vision. You don't look at what somebody is doing on your left, on your right, guys. The moment you are a leader with a vision, you are focused. Jesus said, he that set, watch that word, he that set, guys, the word set is a powerful word, guys. He that set his eyes or his mind on a plow, it means that he that set his mind or his eyes on a vision, he said, looking back is not fit for success. So leaders set their eyes on vision. They don't see what is going on. They are not carried away by the blowing of the wind, guys. The moment you take your eyes off your vision, what will happen? You will see yourself going down. You will have condition. Purpose is the work. Vision is the plan. Without understanding the purpose for your life, it will be difficult for you to understand the vision God has placed in your heart. Purpose is what you are born to do. Vision is how far you want to go in accomplishing the task God has laid in your heart. You are created to help others. So your reason for living is to help people. So purpose is the reason for existence. Vision is the extent of purpose. Purpose is the reason for existence. Vision is the essence of purpose. Let's roll. We treated some of these, maybe some new folks that are in the house who are not privileged to be a part of last week. This may be completely new to them, but I know that this is not completely new to so many people who attended last week also. So we are going to be a little bit fast about this, guys. We are going to be a little bit fast so that we can go to the practical section. So the reason why you are created is management. Why? One of the reasons you are existing, why God created man from the beginning, is actually because he's looking for someone. He wants someone who can manage his resources. He created the earth, and we're told that everything was not allowed to grow because there was no man to manage it. Nothing grows where there is no leader. No organization grows where there is no leader. No company grows where there is no leader. No network grows where there is no leader. No church grows where there is no leader. No country grows where there is no leader. No business grows where there is no leaders. Nothing was growing on the earth because there was no man to manage it. So a leader is a builder, a leader is a developer, a leader is a grower. You want to be a business person, but when they are talking about building, you are wondering, do I really want to be a bull? I want to be a bear. I just want to be making my money work for me. But you say you are a business person. but you don't want to build. You are not an entrepreneur if that you don't understand your function. What is your function as a leader? What is your function as an entrepreneur? Many people don't even know their function as an entrepreneur. They don't know. Management means the diligent use of resources. What resources are we talking about? When we were in school, they told us factors of production. They will say land, they will say labor, they will say men, and maybe machine. I don't know whether I'm correct, but I know that there is labor, there is land, there is I can't remember, Sha. Resources, time is a resource. People, technology, land, all those stuff. So who is the person in charge? You guys. So what makes one entrepreneur to be doing well than the other is your ability, your diligent use of resources, how you manage your time, how you manage your people, how you manage your money effectively. Change the game in your life. There are a lot of folks who see what we are doing now. They don't know that within Cash FS, there is a bigger picture. You can leverage on Cash FS system and still manage your business, your own business, guys. This is not about, it's not Cash FS business, it's Pastor Mike business. That's why you are my business, guys. That's why I'm managing my organization. Because I understand what it takes to lead, what it takes to be an entrepreneur. I was created to manage resources. I was created to manage people. I was created to manage manage time. Time is a resources. To manage money. So I must learn how to manage money. I must learn how to manage people. I must learn how to manage time. Those are resources. Also to manage even technology, to manage relationship, to manage sales, marketing, resources. Your ability to manage resources distinguishes you from others. Management is the reason you are created. For most people, money is not their problem. Management is their problem. I tell you, many people are poor today because of their poor management of money. They don't talk about money. They don't learn how to solve money problem, but they want to make money. Many people want to be a millionaire. They don't want to learn how to be a millionaire. But you don't become a medical doctor without spending 8 years. You don't become an engineer without spending 5 years in the university. But everybody wants to be a millionaire without learning how to. Guys, God wants you to be an economist. He wants you to get maximum out of minimum. How do you? It's only entrepreneurs that get maximum out of minimum, guys. It's only entrepreneurs. There are a lot of folks who are going about, I don't have capital to start my own business. I used to tell people, if you want to become a business person, if you want to become an entrepreneur, capital is not the first consideration. Knowledge is the first. Learning how to maximize minimum resources. How to maximize. You can start a business with as low as 2,000 naira and you start earning millions. That's why banks don't borrow people money. When you mention of loan, everybody rush. But the question is, you get a loan and you cannot turn small money to big money. At the end of the day, you use the loan to eat. The first thing you need to pay attention to is that how do I manage resources effectively? How can I effectively start a business with $300 and grow it to a business that is delivering millions of naira to you? Nobody wants to pay attention to that. The only thing is that they are making excuses. I don't have money to start. There are some folks, if you give them money to start business, they will tell story after 6 months. That's why our bank has so much money lying down in central bank, but they could not give it out because people don't place their priority right. That's why banks are looking for someone who has learned how to get maximum out of minimum by learning the rule of the game. If your business solves problem, it requires less marketing. Do not only let your business be a solution, let your life, yourself, be a solution. I used to tell people this: the first thing you build if you want to build a profitable business, is you guys. You are the business. Your business is a reflection of who you are. If you are lazy, your business is lazy. If you have bad character, your business will have bad character. Your business is you. You are the business. That's why you must take everything serious. How you do your business. One of my mentors said, how you do everything is how you do. How you do anything is how you do everything. That is a fact. If you have been a lazy person before you discover Cash FS, you will still be lazy with Cash FS. There are some folks we started with $300. They are still on $300. How you do anything is how you do everything. You are lazy at work, you will be lazy when you are doing Cash FS. How you do anything is how you do everything. When you are lazy at work, you'll be lazy in church. You can't be a resource worker in church. If you go into business, your business will suffer. Guys, how you do anything is how you do everything. That's why we always tell people, if you are looking for people to put in your organization, look for those who have won before in one area of life. And ironically, a lot of networkers, they are not looking for the success-minded people. When they see somebody riding Jeep, they don't want to talk to that person about Cash FS. They are looking for people who are more poorer than they are. You don't know that if somebody has won, it does not matter which area. If someone has won in any area of life, it's a potential resources in your organization. Success is a mentality, guys. If you are a successful engineer, if I'm able to bring you into Cash FS and you join, you will perform. That's why you see multi-level marketing industry, the so-called networker, because I'm not a networker, I'm an entrepreneur, guys. The so-called networkers, they are looking for those who have been able to get to the top in other industries. Once they get a new business, they are pursuing the networkers, the top leaders in other industries. And at the end of the day, they get disappointed because the same game you use to bring them is the same game they too will use to bring. So they disappear to another company too from your network. And you are there flat on the floor. So that has become the norm for the networker. Jumping from one company to another, they look for themselves. Hey, come, another one has come. They know that if he gets 2 or 3 networkers, boom, he's at the top. Why is he looking for them? He believes that they have success mentality. But guess what? It is one day people become a networker. You don't need to be looking for those so-called networkers. Many of them don't know jack about leadership, guys. They don't know jack. How to succeed is find something you will do and do it well. God did not give anybody job. Whatever your hand finds to do it well. It is the do well that separates men from boys, guys. Not looking for anybody all around. No. Job is someone's estimate of your value. You can decide what you are going to pay me, but you can't decide what I'm going to make. So if you're a salary earner, your boss can decide what he's going to pay you, but only you can decide what you are going to make. Only you. Because if you are the type that is ready to take responsibility, just like one of my mentors said, make a living full-time and make a fortune part-time. If you are serious with your life, many rich people become rich in their spare time, guys. You go to work, you come back 6 o'clock, and you roll your sleeves and you begin to build your network. In 2-3 months, you see yourself making more than your salary. You build a fortune part-time and you make a living full-time. I'm not saying go and resign your work. Then on Saturday, you get into the leadership training and you also recruit, you call people, you do advert and so on. On Sunday, you are in the leadership training. You use that spare time to put all your energy, guys. Before you know it, what you are getting in this one is bigger than what they are paying you. Then you now dictate the taste, guy. Because they say he who pays the piper dictates the tune. But when you have changed the game, you can now sack your boss. You walk away from the rat race of life and tell your boss, sir, the game has changed. Power has changed hand. Only you decide what we make. Your boss may decide what is going to pay you, but only you decide what you're going to make. Your work is what determines your worth. Your work is what determines your worth. When I came into Cash FS, it was only $300 and I put in the work. I put in the work. My weekly pay from 3 zeros, 3 figures, to 4 figures, to 5 figures. Put in the work. Okay, I make $100 every week. And what is ringing your head as a leader? You put in the work, put in the work, put in the work. How do I turn these 3 figures to 4 figures? How do I turn 4 figures to 5 figures? How do I turn 5 figures to 6 figures? How do I turn 6 figures to 7 figures? That's why leaders only compete with themselves. They have no competition. Boom, 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 and the figures change. Figures change. Your work determines your worth, not your job, because salary is fixed. But when you find work, you can determine the pay. You can determine the pay. When you find work, Cash FS is work. You can determine how much you want to make by your seriousness, by how much you put in. But when it's salary, even if you work die for your employer's place, maybe it's only 5 years they want to give you salary increment. There's nothing you are going to do about that. But when you find work, guys, you dictate what you earn. You put in the work. The result will show how diligently you manage the resources. Time, people, money is what determines your worth, guys. Then I also mentioned to you that agreement. I mentioned this. When God put in all these resources we call universe, he said there was nothing growing. And the reason was that there was no leader. No leader. So God said, okay, let's make man like us to take over the resources. So it is when you see somebody making a headway, it's his ability to manage the resources God has given him. The people. Then the agreement is this. It gives you power to get the wealth if you keep to the agreement. What is agreement? The arrangement to a course of action. God said, there is what you will do for me. You manage my resources and I will pay you. I will, when you manage the resources well, I'm going to reward you with wealth. I will reward you. That's why I don't joke with managing my organization, guys. There are some folks, when they are in this type of business, they will say, we are all working for him. Who told you that? Who are you working for? Nobody. You are the CEO. And the people in your organization, how you effectively you manage them determines the growth and also determine your net worth. When you manage the resources well, I will give you power to get wealth. The reason we don't receive provision is because we don't have priority or we don't have vision. Vision is a priority. When some leaders are jumping, looking for another one has come, because you have a vision, you are focused. When you have vision, you must have provision. That is, the money will be coming. The money will be coming. Provision means for the vision. God don't give people who have no vision money. Let me tell you what Jesus Christ said something. You ask, you don't receive. Why? Because I know you want to consume it on your loss. You are crying to God, I need money, I need money. And what for? To buy shoe, to buy shirt. And he sees your heart. He doesn't give you money to buy shoe. God doesn't give you money to buy shirt. He's asking you, what for? I need money. If your son comes to you and say, Daddy, I need money, the first thing you will ask is, what do you want to use it for? That's an adult. What do you want to use it for? The father is smart enough to ask his son, what do you want to use it? You are asking me for 10,000. What do you want to use it for? Now, when himself, the adult, the father, wants to do something, and he's crying to God, God, I need 1 million to start my own business. I need one, and he's been praying and fasting and going to night vigil, and God seems not to be answering. And God seems to be asking him, what do you want to use it for? But he was not telling God. Simply, what is the vision? You need money. What's your vision? I only give money to those who have vision, because provision means for vision. So it is those who have vision that I give provision to. What we call failure is a broken focus. And you lose focus when you stop focusing on what God cares about. When you stop focusing on management of resources. When you don't keep to the agreement that the way I will give you wealth is how effectively you manage the resources I put in your care. The moment you have one downline, you have two downline, you have three downline, you don't call them. You don't follow them up. You don't say, who do you have that we can go to and share this vision with? Oh, do you have someone that you want me to also talk to on your behalf? Oh, we have Zoom meeting tomorrow. Have you sent the Zoom link to your prospect? You are not taking the business serious as your business. You are not managing. God said it's an agreement. If you don't keep to my agreement, I will not give you the power to get the wealth. God is a covenant keeper. They say he's an agreement keeper. It's just like they employ you in GTB Bank. You don't do the work and you are saying, where is my salary? As an entrepreneur, your function is management of resources, people, time, money. How effectively you do that determines how much you are going to get out of your business, guys. Work your potential according to your purpose. That's it. Find out what God created you to do, then put in your ability into it, but everything must be according to purpose. Don't chase money, chase meaning. Don't chase your purse, chase your purpose. Everything must align. The whole universe you are seeing is guided by principles, guys. I talked about the wisdom of A and B. How can you eat your cake and have it at the same time? I usually hear, you can't eat your cake and have it. Guys, Pastor Mike, with wisdom, I'm eating my cake at the same time I'm having it. What do I mean by that? If you are living on this earth for yourself, you are living a wasted life. God wants you to live in his purpose. He wants you to fulfill his purpose. Don't be an unprofitable servant or unprofitable entrepreneur, whereby what you are after is making money. I want to make money, but you are not having God factor inside what you are doing. That's what we call God factor. That's why my business is my calling. My business is my ministry. Career is what you are paid for. Calling is what you are made for. So I am running my career at the same time my calling. Both of them are interwoven. That's what I mean by wisdom of the A and the B. The wisdom of A and B is while you are doing your own stuff, you are also doing God's stuff. Guys, God's stuff together. So I run my business, fulfilling God's stuff, what he has created me to do. I'm fulfilling my purpose in his purpose, guys. So that's what we mean by the wisdom of A and B. Don't just say, I want to make money. No, let what you be at the foundation of your mind is, I want to help a lot of people. Now you are in purpose. The moment you have that kind of perspective, I'm doing this business to help people, because you have learned that purpose is helping others. The billionaire Richard Branson says it all. Business is making other people's lives better. No, don't chase how you will make your own life better. That one is a done deal. That's why God said, seek first the kingdom of God. The kingdom of God means the people that God created on this earth. It's not about Christian or no. It's not about religion, Muslim or whatever. It's about the people in the universe. Seek their interests. That's what it means. Seek their interests. Look for value. Look for solution to their problem. What solution do you have? You want to make money. You don't have any solution. Everybody is selling their solution to you. You don't have any solution to sell. Guess what? When you buy cloth, the problem they solve for you is the problem of you going naked. Somebody sell you shoe because they want to help you cover your feet. You don't step on sharp objects. Oh, you buy Coca-Cola. It's the problem of thirst they are solving. The people selling Coke, they know there are times inside the awesome, people get tired and they are looking for something chill. So somebody has positioned himself or herself to offer you Coke to solve that problem for you. Sell or be sold. If you don't sell, you will be sold. They will sell you everything and you have nothing to sell to them. That's the reason for poverty, guys. Sell or be sold. They sold you everything. They sold you your wristwatch. They sold you your shirt. They sold you your shoe. They sold you your car. They sold you your house. They sold you everything. But you have nothing to sell. If you don't sell, you'll be sold. Focus on value. Value means solution. Solution. Now, when I have a solution, I need people that I want to use that solution for to solve their problem. People in the universe. What is the solution I have that is making me money through Cash FS? I'm solving people's financial problem with Cash FS. So watch this, guys. If your only reason If your only reason for going into business is to make money, you will never make the money. If, read my lips, if your only reason for going into business is to make money, you will never make the money. Period, guys. Period. You can be running from pillar to post. Leave that. The end justifies the means, guys. The end justifies the means. I don't look at what you are doing now. The long term, guys. Entrepreneurs go into business for something that is more than money. Something more important than making money is what is driving true and genuine entrepreneurs. They are working for something that is more important than making money, and that is purpose, guys. That's purpose. The wisdom of the A and B is making money while giving other people's life a meaning. Filling your boss while fulfilling its purpose. If I build God's work, God will build what I'm not. That is, every other things I need in life shall be added to me, given to me, when I keep helping a lot of people. Let me tell you how you can scale up and make more and more and more and more money. The more people you help, the more people you serve, the more money you make. When I keep telling people about, no, don't stay on one person, one person, because they don't want to. I mean, we'll go to the practical section now. You will see everything in the right perspective. Stop focusing on the project without thinking of the process. So let's go. I want to go to the practical session. Oh, fine. We are there already. Let's go to the practical side, guys. Let's go and break everything down, and you will see the big picture now. Everything in life is about your perspective, guys. Everything in life is about your perspective. When we are talking about cash FS, everybody says is another business opportunity. They will say, I've also done MMM before. This is not MMM. This is business, guys. This is business. I'm not talking about MMM or SSS here, guys. Everything is about perspective. Now, let me tell you this. The more people you serve, the more people you serve, the more people you serve. When I say serve, I can say solve problems for. The more people you serve or you solve problems for determines the more money you will make. Determines the more money you will make. The law of income says that your income is directly proportionate to the number of people you serve, the number of value you bring to the marketplace. Now, watch this. If you come into a business that involves people, I've just told you that people is resources. And God said that if you effectively manage resources, you will make money. I'll give you power to create wealth. Now, there are some people who doesn't know that they need to manage people, the resources. The greatest asset in this world is people. People is the greatest asset in this world, guys. The greatest asset is people. Now, some people, because they don't have the right perspective, they always want you to tell them what they want to hear. When you share about this amazing opportunity with them, do you know what they want to hear? They want to make you tell them, you will bring only one person. Yeah, you need only 3 people, because if you say they will be bringing people, say, I don't like all those business that they will be saying, bring people. I don't want. Or they ask you like this, when you are telling them what they are capable of becoming financially through Cash FS, is it one of those referral program? Then when you say yes, they bolt away. Share ignorance. And they call themselves businessmen. Does a businessman or an entrepreneur limit customers? Oh, I want to ask you guys, if you are doing business, tell me this. Is your goal is to limit the number of customers you need? You say, okay, I'm starting my business now, I've started, but I want only 5 customers. Now you want to start a business, somebody is trying to mentor you. You now say, how many customers will I bring or do I need? And you want that person to say you will become a millionaire, but you need only 5 customers. Does that make sense? You need only 5 customers. That's what people want to hear. It's only 3 people you will bring. They say, okay. Don't worry, it's only 3 people you will bring, and they are happy. Guys, anybody that is telling you such story is not showing you the big picture, guys. The first thing I will say here is this. If you want to win big, leveraging this opportunity in our hand, Cash FS, the first thing I want you to see is this. Change your thinking, become an entrepreneur. First, change your mentality to that of entrepreneur. Guys, take away the cap of networker. Put on the cap of entrepreneur. That's the first thing, guys. If you are in my team and you want to build business system, I'm not talking to the bear, guys. I'm not talking to those who just want to leverage their money. I want to believe that everybody here are business-minded, guys. I'm talking to business-minded people. Guys, don't see yourself from today again as a networker. We are not networker. We are entrepreneurs. The moment you change your mindset, you change everything in your life, guys. You are a business mongoose. You are an entrepreneur. You are not a networker. Let me tell you the reason why I said you should change your mindset first. The word networker limits you, but the word entrepreneur places no limits on your income. Entrepreneurship places no limits on your income. No limits on your income. But when you are saying networker, it is just that it is the person who can bring more people. You know, it is the person that can bring more people that make money. That's the perspective out there. Say, no, I don't want to be a networker. It is only those who can bring people that make money. Guys, take away the thinking cap of networker and put on the cap of an entrepreneur. That's number 1 game changer. Number 2, recognize system. Recognize system. Dangote business as system, Guinness as system, Dunlop as system, GTB as system, all businesses as system. Now, why do you need to understand what we call system? System is what the entrepreneur used to create residual income. The reason why a businessman with a system will make more money than people who don't have system. One-man business has no system, but full-fledged businesses has system. Full-fledged businesses has system. I hope you are jotting this thing down because there is not enough space here. System. What do I call system? Organizational structure look like this in a company, in every company. Organizational structure, where they place you, where you work. And what this system contain is people holding different positions, guys. We call this an organization structure, and it is also called system. This is the most important thing in every business. It's not the building. A business that does not have an organizational structure is not a business. It's called one-man business, proprietorship. Any business with organizational structure is full-fledged business. Now watch this, guys. Pastor Mike, organizational structure is this. That's Pastor Mike. He's the CEO here, guys. For those of you, is he one of those referral programs? Meanwhile, you are working for Dangote, is paying you 50,000 per month. Now, the same thing Dangote is using, God give it to you through Cash FS. This is Dangote's system. This is Pastor Mike's system. Why? Because I can see the big picture. I am leveraging Cash FS system to also leverage that system to create my own system. I'm using a borrow system. Cash FS has created the system within their own organization. I'm a part of it. You are a part of a system. Also has subsystem within it. So within the Cash FS system, I have created my own world, my own system, my own structure. And I can see it because of my perspective. So to some people, we are only doing Cash FS. Cash FS is another business opportunity has come. Who told you that? So if that's all you are seeing, you'll soon jump to another one. They will soon call you because you are short-sighted. Why won't I make money like Dangote? Absolutely. It does not matter what name he gave to his own business. It does not matter what name my own has. The people you have in your system is what determines your net worth. The people, Dangote probably has 1,000 staffs. This is what makes Dangote make money. It's making money because of the number of staffs that are working on his resources. I will also make money. Guess what? There is no limit to the number of people I can put in my own organization. I can put 1,000. I can put 10,000. I can put 1 million. The more I grow my organization, the more money I make. Now let's go to the next thing we call economic power. So under this one, my third point is you must own your own system. You must own your own system. Robert Kiyosaki said the richest people in the world own their own system, but other people look for work. Now, watch this. Economic power is determined by n raised to power 2. Why n means number. I will show you the economic power of salary earner. Why many of them cannot be able to scale up financially except God delivers them. Statistics tells us that by the age of 65, 95% of people end their lives with no significant resources to show for a life of work. William Shakespeare said, "To yourself be true." When I saw that thing and I understand what I am worth per hour, when it was broken down, I hate salary work, instanta. Then I realized that no matter what, I become manager, senior manager, general manager, director. Then at 65, I now join the poorest of the poor in the society, dying by lining up to collect pension. I said, no. Economic power means your potential, your buying power, your ability to buy. Guess what? When you are making money, you have more economic power to buy stuff. Like Pastor Mike just bought a machine, guys, and it's not under stress. It's like you just buy biscuits, you know, not under stress. You are increasing your economic power. The more you increasing the number of people in your life. Now look at economic power of a salary earner. 1 raised to power 2 is equal to 1. The breadwinner running from to VI 4 a.m. coming back 10 p.m. His economic power is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Some people bring prayer point to the church. For the past 5 years, they have not promoted me. Some people say this is 10 years that I've been promoted and they still stay there, making it a prayer point. Now watch this. For those of you who look down on what God has given you, you don't even know you are better of those that are wearing tie and coat because you are not seeing the big picture. Watch this. Your economic power, if you bring the first 3, is 3 raised to power 2. That's 9. It means that you have ability to make money 9 times than a typical salary earner who earns 200,000, 500,000 per month. You have increased your chances of making money 9 times than that person that is collecting fixed salary. And guess what? Your own is scalable. Their own is not scalable. A salary earner cannot scale his own economic power. His destiny is in the hand of the employer. Since you know that you have 3 people that you only bring has increased your economic power to 9. You can scale it. Okay. Bring 30. Then it goes to your economic power becomes 90. You can make money 90 times better. You have chances of making money 90 times than a salary earner. Turn it to 300. What do you have? I don't know. You can scale your economic power again and again and again. That's why I keep telling people, keep pushing. Radio adverts. Bring people to your system. You are increasing your economic power. That's 90,000, guys. 90,000 times. And when you now show them, you make a $5,000 a week. They say, how is that possible? They don't know Jack. How is that possible for a man that is growing his economic power every day through radio adverts? I want to buy the old radio adverts in Lagos. We are not only staying in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, everywhere. And you are telling me one day, when one man saw what I made in a week, I just posted it to encourage them. He said, you know, I've been following you for the past 3-4 months on radio, and I've been looking at you like a man of God. Now you are now looking like a scammer to me because you saw my income. Because they just thought we are joking here, guys. They thought we are joking. We are just doing abracadabra because they have called you into business opportunity here and there. You don't even know what we are doing in-house. You don't have knowledge about what you are doing. You think Pastor Mike is just in the game of a business opportunity. I see the big picture. I'm not playing game. I'm not playing game here, guys. I know what I'm doing. I know how to, what brings the money. I know what to do to get more of the money. Now, if Dangote, you can hear Dangote is the richest man in Africa, and I show you that the same system is using is the same system I'm using, and you are now doubting my own income. Do you know how much Dangote earns in a day? Now, if we are using the same thing, what is my own limit? No limit, guys. There is no limit. Wake up, guys. Open your eyes. When we tell you grow your network by doing more advert, it's like the man wanted us to be wasting money because you are blind. You are not seeing the big picture. So, guys, you want to become an executive? I'm opening your eyes. We all know that the system we build there is a game of team 1, team 2, team 3. The only thing I want to address here is simple. If you keep building all the people in your organization, you will end up having 25,000 and you become an executive. To become an executive is easy. Even if you are just bringing, one day you will hit this. But they have now 15-10 rules. Why? For the purpose of some strong leg may spring up somewhere. This person may become an executive with 25,000 volume. And of course, normally in network, if this person has 25, this one's supposed to have 25, 25, 25. Because everything is plus here, plus is added up. You understand? So before, when this person become executive, this one will become, this one will become, this one will become, you know, like that before. They now saw that some people are taking advantage of the system. They now say, okay, if somebody is strong here and gives you 25,000 because he has organized, he also applied this rule. But because he has 25, he's giving you 25, 25. Your own volume too will be more than 25. But we are not going to give you executive because one of your legs out of 3 is where you have the 25. So in our system, this is like 15. We are counting this one as 15,000. Create the remaining 10,000 to show that you two work for the executive. Show that you two work. At least this person has helped you. Out of the 25,000, we are only going to recognize 15. Let your own organization remaining cumulative 10,000 join to become an executive. That is what makes you an executive. So I've seen so many questions coming, how to build, how to become an executive. I've been breaking it down for you. It's about changing your perspective from thinking as like a networker. A networker is thinking that it's a business of bringing people, right? Why an entrepreneur in business knows that the more customers, the more money. The more customers, the more money. Pastor, my perspective is, I'm doing business, guys. So the more people I'm bringing, they are customers to me. They are customers. I'm not tired of getting more and more customers into my business. How can I be an entrepreneur, a businessman, and I'm limiting the number of customers my business will have? When Coca-Cola is busy budgeting 5 billion every year for advert, then I will now come into business. I will be looking for somebody who will tell me, I will only bring 3 people. For what? Because the more customers you have, the more money you make. Change your perspective, guys. Look for more customers into your business. Then I'm going to join this because I'm going to allow question now. Now watch this. Since I started leveraging multi-level marketing structure as a way of running my business, because I just don't want to do any business that will not allow me to fulfill God's purpose at the same time. That's why I'm so passionate about MLM. Don't want to sell shoes and not feeling that I'm in God's purpose. So I love MLM because it's helping me to fulfill God's purpose. I'm helping a lot of folks all over the globe. At the same time, I'm doing my business, still making the money. So you need to understand how things work. You need to change your mindset. You need to change your perspective. You need to start thinking customers. Now watch this. What do we call business? What we call business is just a function of three things. Let me say the CEO, the product, and the market is what makes a business. It's not the building, guys. It's not the building. A man who is the CEO has an idea. Product is an idea, guys. What is our product in Cash FS? It is automated trading. Because you must know the problem your product solve. Your product must solve problem. So that product or idea is the problem is solving is what? Is solving people's financial problems. So you must know the problem you are solving as a businessman. So, and when you have something that solves problem, you will have money, because they say money is a solution. You are crying, I don't have money, I don't have money. And you have something that can make you money, that is solving problem for people. You don't get as many customers as you want. You are saying, I don't know how to bring people. When somebody will see you in Lagos and say, buy this shirt, it's very nice, you give them your money. But you have something that you can also use to also show them, you to buy my own. You don't see that. Sell or be sold. Somebody will meet you and say, oh, look at this nice wristwatch. Don't look at it. It's this. Buy it. Then you buy. Now you have a solution. You don't show your own. You don't tell them about yours. I want to wrap up. Now watch this. Why so many people fail in the business of MLM. This is why they fail. They have this, that is you. They have this provided by the company. They have this market. But guess what? In MLM, what they call market is family and friend, which is completely wrong. Market does not consist of family and friend. It consists of strangers. Strangers. My mentor said all the money you will ever need in your life is in the hand of strangers. Since I started MLM, running it as a business, I don't bother to talk to people in my church. Why? Market. Church is not market. I don't talk to people where I live, guys, because my neighbors are not the market people. The market are people I don't know, strangers. But what I just wanted to point out here so that I can allow questions is this. What is missing in these three aspects that a lot of people see business of MLM as stressful, most especially a lot of elite, is this. They have products that can make them money. But nobody knows about their product. Nobody knows. Why? Adverts is missing. In MLM, nobody tell you about advert. They call it word of mouth. Guys, I'll disagree with this. I know that it is what makes MLM word of mouth, but I don't run my own business based on word of mouth. Why? I want to be a big gamer like Dangote. I want to be a big gamer like Dangote. I don't want to set any limits on my income. I don't want to run my own organization with word of mouth. With people who will be giving you rejection. With people who will be looking down on your business. With people who don't have vision, who don't see your vision and will be disagreeing with your decision. And they think you don't have job. That's why you are doing multi-level marketing. Somebody wearing tie and coat that you can pay his salary from January to December is looking down on you because you are doing multi-level marketing and they have limited you down to word of mouth. So you are not making enough. So they look down on you. So I don't want word of mouth. I want to run my business as business. That's where I'm stopping. If you have any question, please raise your hand. We have just, maybe we are going to run question till 11:30. If we have enough, fine. I'm going to give room for questions, as many as possible. You can raise your hand. I'm done with the training of today, and I give glory to God. I mean, very, 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 very impactful. So please, let's raise our hands. If you have questions, raise your hand. And your question must be based on this leadership training. I don't want anybody to come and be talking about technical whatever. Please, the game here is a game of mentality. Mentality is what guarantees prosperity. So when we are doing leadership training, don't bring questions about any other thing. Bring questions that relate to how to become executive, what you understand, what you don't understand from the perspective of what I'm teaching. If you have any question, please raise your hand. If you have any question or contribution, raise your hand. While people are raising hand, I want to announce, because this is a leadership training, guys, since February, I think we run our business from hotel for about 4 weeks before the lockdown, and we give glory to God. This difficulty has been an opportunity to us, because leaders don't accept condition. They create their own condition. Leaders don't see limitation. They create their own opportunities. We switch straight to the Zoom, from physical meeting to the Zoom, because we are not going to accept any limitation, guys. We are not going to accept any limitation. We switch to the Zoom. And since February, no, since March, I think it was second week in March, and we have been on Zoom till now. We are in September, guys. September is almost gone. Since March, that's about 7 good months. We are going to have our first physical meeting opening up on 1st of October, Nigeria's 68th birthday. We are also giving people financial independence. And it is 172 Awolowo Way, Rembrandt Hotel, starting from 10 a.m. For those of you who have been agitating, you want to see Pastor Mike, I will be there live. So let's all come out on 1st of October. The hotel is opposite LTV 8 or beside ShopRite, alongside there, 172 Awolowo Way. So I'm announcing it. The flyer is out. Immediately after this Zoom, is going to go viral on the WhatsApp. Send it viral. Send it to all your social media. Now your perspective has changed from I'm doing a business of bringing people. No, I'm getting customers into my business. Customers. So now you now know that you want to make sure you get as many customers as possible. You are not looking at it the way the world are looking at it anymore. You now know that this is a business. You have been looking for business to do. I want to start my own business. Now this is your own business, guys. So that is it. I'm announcing officially that we are going to have physical training 1st of October. Physical training 1st of October. So all leaders, all newbies, everybody, go all out and make sure that you take advantage of that opportunity to build your network. Sign up 10, sign up 20, sign up 50. Just by that one seminar, you can sign up as many. There is no work that day. Why not reach out to so many people to be at that meeting with you? And You are not the one who is going to talk. What you will use to build the organization is always to make sure that you bring people to be in the right place. You ensure that they are in the right place. That's all. So please, if you have any question or else, I can close this meeting now so that we can rest for 15 minutes before we go for the general Zoom. I saw somebody raising hand. I don't know. If you have question, please, let's take your question. Let's take your question. All right, Akinlewe. All right, Akinlewe, unmute yourself.
Hello, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Good morning to all great cash effects millionaires above. We are very grateful to have you, Pastor Mike, as our great mentor. You've always been a resourceful agent in cash effects since we have met you, particularly my person. I am thankful to God, sir. My question to you, sir, I want to know, because quite some time now I've actually been following your trend, seeing your leadership style, trying to follow what you do, because I believe that is the only way I can succeed. Um, I'd like you to tell us, you talked about radio adverts. I am not doing the know of it. I'd like you to just tell us what and what it takes, what are the requirements, what are the cost implications, so that we can also key into that area. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now, when it comes to radio adverts, what I'm just trying to teach here is business has a blueprint. If you can take advantage of using this business to see the big picture and to follow the blueprint of business, there is no limit to the amount of money you cannot make by taking advantage, leveraging the platform of CashFS and running it like a business. So the advert of a thing, you can go all out and just inform. The question is this: I have value. What we call value is what is packaged inside product. For instance, Dunlop sells tire. Tire is value. Why are they selling tire? Because they know that people who ride car, we have tire problem. They will need to buy. You know, Coca-Cola is selling because they know that people are thirsty, they will need something cheap. Now, when you have something that can solve problem, another thing you must take note is this, sir. You can have a product that can turn you to a billionaire and still die in poverty. Do you know why? When nobody knows that you have that thing, and the people who needed that thing don't know you have it, and they are going to somewhere else, many miles away from you, to look for that thing, and you have it, and you are their next neighbor, because you are not informing. Nobody know what you are selling. It is only when people know what you are selling that they will now say, oh, I need this thing, they buy. So that's why advert is so important. So, and I always tell people, it has an approach as well. I've shared that here several times, that when you want to start advert, start with a vision. I'm not telling you that doing advert is magical. No, I'm not telling you once you do advert, 50 people come, all the 50 people will register with you. No, that's not what I'm saying. The 50 people will come, start with a vision, pack them on the WhatsApp. They are assets. God created you to manage resources. And now you know people is a resource. It's one of the resources. So when you have 50 people, you treasure that 50 people. You now the three rules is Connect. You connect people when you do adverts. The more you bring people into your life, the more you increase your own net worth. People increases your net worth. Your net worth is a function of your network. So I will not be tired of bringing more and more people into my life. When I have people, 50 from one advert, boom, I do another one, 100. Physically, all the 100 may not have entered into my organization by registry, but they are there. God created me to manage them. I'm putting them on WhatsApp, putting them on WhatsApp, putting them on WhatsApp. Now, how do I manage? The first rule is connect. I connect to them by running consistent advert. I say that before you start advert, there must be an orchestration. Oh, I will do once a week, and it needs discipline. Till Jesus will come back, you must do once a week. Even if you are going to deny yourself of food, you must do once a week. And once you say once a week, that one you will do next week is not based on whether people have joined or they don't join. No. Whether they join or they don't join, they're already your resources. They are on your WhatsApp. Take your eyes away from they don't join. Nobody has joined. Then the next one come. You become faithless. No. It doesn't work that way. It's a vision. When you are doing radio adverts, what is the vision? You are expanding your customer base. I'm expanding my customer base. I'm not looking at the number that join in this one. I have orchestrated it every week, one we go, every week, or 2 weeks, one we go, or every month, one we go. And then I discipline myself. And it is scalable. When Pastor Mike started Cash FS, I only do 1 or 2 radios. And then we do seminar Thursday, Saturday. 3 weeks, I became executive. Boom. And after that, when you make more money, you can also scale up your advert. I turn the advert to 3, I turn it to 4, I turn it to 5 in a week. Then 1 radio is not enough. I go to another radio. 2 radio is not enough. 3 radio. You can scale it. But note, more money is coming, more advert can come in. More money is coming, more advert. I can take care of more advert. Right now, I can send 500,000 out in a week to different radio stations. I'm not under stress. But when I started, where would I get that kind of money from? But guess what? It's because it's with a vision. It's with a vision. Down February here, we are still talking of 8 months. So, sir, it's a personal decision, and when you want to be a part of it, you can see me after this something. I will tell you, one advert sometimes is 30,000, some radio 50,000, some radio 80,000, and so on. But you can start from where you are. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. I will connect on WhatsApp.
Okay, Ige, please unmute yourself. Abdulaziz.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Yeah. I just want to ask something about social media. I really wish I could do something on WhatsApp and other social media. Facebook and Instagram. Facebook and Instagram. So I just want to have an idea of how to go about it.
Now, when it comes to looking for customers, which I would prefer to use that language, I want us to be thinking like entrepreneur, not like a networker in my organization. You want to get more customers, find where customers are. They are on Facebook, they are on Instagram, they are on LinkedIn, and so on. And they are on media, radio. So my own is I'm not limiting anybody to radio. Wherever you can find people, once you have something that can solve people's problem, you need people that you will solve their problem. When you solve people's problem, people will give you their money. The only way to make money legitimately is to give somebody a solution. Then he gives you his money. If you use gun, it is illegal. But if you say, oh, I have a solution, I need money, then you offer a solution. Somebody willingly offer you his money. That's what we call a win-win business. You are happy, I'm happy. Nobody is at a disadvantage. So wherever you can find people, fine. I think we talked about social media about 2 weeks ago. I was even still thinking, working with somebody to bring another person to also give us more insight. So, sir, you can get there are digital marketers that can help you set up your Facebook and Instagram. What is important is that inform. That's the message. Inform. Let people know that you have something that can solve their problem. There are people you have in your life on your Facebook. They are suffering. They are working somewhere, but let me tell you, the rich are crying. Some people are wearing coat and tie, but they are not meeting up financially. Guess what? If you just share with somebody, do you know what? There is something that you can invest in that can make you this money that they will be happy. Do you know, sir, that if you have $2,000 in cash FS, based on their past record, there is no way you will not make up to $250,000 every month without lifting a finger. And that's somebody's salary. So you have to have the perspective that I have something that can solve people's problem. If I give them solution, they will give me money. So just use your own initiative. Wherever you know people are, go and show them value. Inform them. Then they patronize you. But from today, remove that we are networkers. You are a businessman. Look for your customers. Now, the question is, if you think you only need 3 customers to survive in business, when you get 3, stop. That's my own perspective. When you get 3 customers,
Okay,
tell
sir.
yourself, my business only need 3. I've gotten 3. I don't need any more. No. If you're a business person, you grow your customers as long as God gives you the strength. So let's take away networker mindset and have entrepreneurs mindset. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, I was trying to ask a question. I just want to know, because I'm your downline, though not directly your downline, you registered me. So I just want to know if I could use some of these YouTube lectures that you have done. If I could use it, I just want to get your permission first. If I could use it to appeal to them to come and join us.
Now, let me tell you, everybody in the house, all the resources I'm creating is for you. Do you know why I'm streaming live on YouTube now? Because the people I will still get in the next 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, in the next 1 year, 2 years, we still use these resources that I'm teaching you. Even the people you will still bring into the business that are not on this platform with us now, you are to go there and expose them to these resources. Let me tell you, if you want your team to perform, you give them knowledge. Knowledge is what brings performance. Now, I have been saying it here. We are on leadership training now. Sir, if you begin to bring your network, nothing stops you from going to my YouTube channel and tell some of your team, we have leadership training. Take you put data on your laptop and play this thing for them. Yeah, then after playing it, you sit down with them, you talk with them. Once you change people's perspective, they will perform. They are for you. You don't need my permission, sir. These resources is for my organization, whether you are in Nigeria or UK or US or Italy or anywhere. They are for you. They are for your team. You can do special leadership training with 12 people and share this video with them and now add your own content to discuss with them. That's how to build your organization. Just the same way I told you that creating wealth is your ability to manage resources. The people in your organization are your resources. When you manage them well, they will deliver. You will make more money. That's why Pastor Mike is doing special leadership training, because I know that as I'm training you, you are going to be seeing the big picture and you are going to be delivering. Most of the time after leadership training, a lot of people see what I'm talking. They will do more achievement. They will register more people. Those who are bull, who have not created the 3 account, they call me, they pay. They say, I want to do my, that's what knowledge does. If I didn't teach them, how would they know? They say, if you don't teach them, don't blame them. So the reason why you are a leader is to show your people. Now, I said the indispensable function of a leader is sharing the vision. Vision equals knowledge. So what I'm doing here is I am performing my function as a leader. Every leader, the indispensable function of a leader is sharing the vision. It's the vision I'm sharing to you. And I know that if I make you now enlarge your vision, I will also make you to be able to get more results. And by implication, it affects the whole organization. So, sir, you don't need permission. I'm only telling you, use this thing to also be able to help yourself and your team. Thank you. Mr. Tony, please. Yeah, unmute, Mr. Tony. Tony.
Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Oh, it's morning. Good morning. Okay.
Good morning.
Yeah, please, the question I want to ask is a bit of a challenge. Some of these people that I talk to, and from the neutral ground, who are not family, who are not friends.
Okay.
Some of them I talk to, there's a bit of reluctance to release money to me because they are just meeting me. I just spoke to them. I just, you understand what I'm trying to say?
All right.
The confidence level of releasing money, but you just came to me now, you discussed this thing now. How can I trust you and give you part with my money regarding this thing without knowing you? So how do you do?
Okay, fine. I've gotten your perspective. When you meet somebody for the first time, somebody said a relationship is forged, it's not formed.
Yes.
It is when people begin to relate with you over time and they know you and your character that they will begin to trust you. But we already have a structure in place. There are a lot of people in my organization that they are recruiting. But when they get people, they will tell them, send your money to Pastor Mike. And then all I just tell them is, now, once they pay, use your link to register them and generate the CFS wallet. And they send me the CFS wallet and I fund the account of all their downlines. The truth is that when you are recruiting new people and you send them the link of our YouTube link and they get to meet Pastor Mike and they get to know that, oh, maybe I'm the first African director, they will feel safe to send me money, maybe knowing that I may not chop their money because I'm making far more than that. Yes, that issue of trust may arise. But you see, the way to the top is to leverage everything at your disposal. Leverage your upline. Leverage is goodwill. Leverage is integrity. Leverage is leadership. Leverage everything. When you are still on the floor, you don't use your own leverage because you don't have any goodwill. Sure, you understand? But you'll be using the goodwill of your upline. When I was down there, I will not be talking sometimes about myself. I'll be talking about my mentor. Many of you don't know how to do that. You'll be talking about your mentor. You are selling the goodwill of your mentor. My mentor is this, my mentor is that. That is what you will use to leverage yourself to the top. When you now have the goodwill, you are now up there. People will also have confidence in you. So, but when you are still there, don't worry. You bring them to the Zoom, they meet Pastor Mike, everybody says, okay, how do I pay? Then I send them my account number, they pay. That does not stop you from recruiting strangers. So don't bother about whether they pay to your personal account. No, it does not matter. The result you want is that they register.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I've got that.
All
Please
right.
look into my case. So I beg you in the name of God.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, Adebayo, Adebayo. Adebayo, please. We are closing any moment. Let's have your question if you are there. Felicia, please, can you? Okay, Adebayo is on. All right, a quick one, please.
Good morning, Pastor.
Morning, sir.
Thank you so much. And my co-listeners over there, I thank everyone for linking in. God will continue to bless you, sir, for the wealth of knowledge you've been putting in us. Because apart from leadership, is having a vision, and a vision that won't need to stand for whatever is happening around you, but just have to be focused.
Absolutely.
We've learned a lot from that too. You've taught us on how to survive. That's like a survivor series for us. So what I want to know more about is because I've been about 4 of your meetings, and I'm also preparing myself to log onto your program, and also bringing some people, especially with my family to start with. Then one thing I want to know is, assuming I'm on $1,000 package on the CFS platform, and I also have to bring in like 10 other downlines that are on $300 platform to start with, because I think that is the easiest to come in with when you are talking to people, when you want to bring in new entrant into the business. What is it in us that brings in the 10 people down the line? What do we stand to get on each of the people we are bringing in?
Have you attended our presentation, sir?
Yes.
Now, if you have attended our presentation, like I said, think like an entrepreneur. I'm selling a product. The product is $300. Now, I know that if I sell that product to one person, I'm going to make 15% as profit.
All right.
Now, one product I sell make me 15%, which is $45. Now, as an entrepreneur, I know that the more of the product I sell, the more of $45 I make. If I sell to 10 people, I make $450. That's 10 times $45. If I sell to 20 people, I'm going to make $900.
Okay.
So that's the way entrepreneur thinks. Entrepreneur is not thinking, how many people will I bring? No, he's thinking of how many customers can I get? He knows that the number of customers means the number of profit he will make per customers. So, and there is no limitation on it. If selling to one person will make me $45, if I can sell to 1 million, that's 45 million. Can you see the big picture? Why some people will never make this money? Because of the way they think. They are looking for those who will tell them, you only need to bring people. That's what will make them join. And those who want to lie to them will lie to them, because they know that's what they want to hear.
Yes.
So we are here to build businessmen. We are not here to pancake anybody to join. I don't do my own business like that. I'm not trying to pamper somebody so that they will just bring their $300 so that we get bonus. In fact, one of those things you must remove from your head is the word bonus. Leave bonus for networkers. Entrepreneurs think about profit. Change the picture. Change your mindset, and everything in your life will change. Think profit, profit, profit. I sell one person, I make $45. If I sell 1 million, I make 45 million. Then my mindset will tell me I need more customers. I need more customers to make more money. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Pastor. You've said it well, and I appreciate that. Thank you for the transparency you've put into this CFS training, because I've attended some other ones that are not this plain, that are not this open. Because you've taught us, you've made us to let us know that we make this money bit by bit. There's no platform that will say invest $100 and make $20,000 in 3 months. Pastor, thank you for that. God will continue to bless you and other listeners. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, Felicia.
Yes, my pastor. Good morning, sir.
Morning, ma.
Yeah, this is not a question, it's a follow-up from the training we had last week, Saturday, when you brought a consultant to come and enlighten us on how best to make use of our Facebook. And
Yeah.
when you were introducing the consultant, you said to us that that is the first one that will come, that the second one will come, and so we should prepare ourselves to hear him out so that we can then make a better choice as to which way we want to go. I was personally hoping and looking forward to that. I was expecting that the second consultant will show up today and they also give us what he has to offer. And then from there, we will now, the contact for each of them will be released to us so that we now take it up from there. But that is not happening today. And that is why I'm moved to.
Thank you, ma. The challenge was that the second person was not able to make it. And actually, there's one of my leaders who actually give me assurance that they will be able to get that person to come and do that. He's also a busy person. So, but like I said, I mentioned it in the course of this training that we are still going to, why I decided not to just bring one person and say I'm introducing the person is that I want people to be able to choose. I don't want somebody to think Pastor Mike is bringing somebody and making a deal to make money off them. I'm only doing cash FS. I don't have any interest. And like I said, they are only coming here to share basically education. It's not for business purpose. I've made them to understand. I'm not making them to share it so that I can make them get business. You can get any digital marketer anywhere. Once you have the perspective that, okay, it's about getting customer, whether radio, whether Facebook, whether anything. Now, you know different ways that people get customers. They use social media, they use radio, they use word of mouth. Use everything. Now that you know that one customer make you money, 1,000 will make you more, 1 million will make you more. You don't limit yourself to how far you can get customers. You think only about profit now. You are not thinking like a networker again. So once you are in business, you need customers forever. That's why Coca-Cola keep advertising forever. So my own perspective is that we are just sharing knowledge. You may not even wait for anybody I bring here to share. Once you have catch the vision, now look for people who are digital marketers. Tell them what you want. I want to set up a Facebook page for cash effects. This is what I want to do. I want to be able to inform people about what I'm doing. In the process of informing them, they will be able to come in as in patronizing you. And when they become somebody that come into your organization, they begin to make you profit. So, but just let's see if we can get the person here by next week. But like I said, it doesn't matter. You can use either of them and you can use anybody.
Thank you very much, my pastor. I will solicit that we get the person into our platform, into our training to help us, because I personally have gone online trying to scout for digital marketers, specifically to be used on Facebook and Instagram. And what was there in that space is not anything to write home about. So when this offer came from you, I was so glad.
Okay, no problem. I will still get the person here.
Thank you so very much. Thank you, my pastor. God bless you. Very good.
Amen. Then on this audio something, I'm working on it. I'll get back to you.
Thank you so very much. I'm glad. Thank you. God bless you.
Amen. Thank you. So, Eileen, we are taking you last. Eileen.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir. Is techniques Zoom? They are not coming on board on Sundays. I have not been seeing them.
Yeah, on the platform, and they've already released on the platform the schedule for tomorrow. So are you checking the WhatsApp page? Are you added on the WhatsApp group?
Of course.
So why didn't you see it?
Maybe my own group, or maybe my own group. They are not sending that. They are not sending it. We can't see it.
What's the name of your group? What's the name?
Flourish. Flourish.
Well,
Geo is our up line.
Okay. It sends information.
They've sent some information this morning, but the one for technical.
Just check. They've sent for technical this thing yesterday. Just check. He might have posted it. Check the WhatsApp.
Okay.
And if he has not, call him. Call his number. You know, the admin is there. Just tell him he should send the schedule.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you. So, guys, that is where we are ending this training today. So I will just switch straight to the presentation. We are not going to cut off anything. We will just go straight for the newbie, those who are here also for presentation. We take the presentation, everything crushed under 1 hour, God's willing. We are not going to waste any time at all. So this is 11:30. I'm going to be sharing the slide now so that we take the presentation for the day. So thank you for your time. I appreciate you for being there, for listening. Thank you so much. So let me just go straight and share the slide. So we're going to be watching the video of the official launching of Cash FS in Panama City, South America. Now, please let's sit back and enjoy this video.